Awesome. Okay, you guys, good morning. My name is Melanie Shipps out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and super excited that you guys are here. I did want to mention that if you were with us in January, we were really focused on income producing activities, all right? And we're talking like simple income producing activities. It starts with a connection with people. All right. So for some people, that first message getting into somebody's inbox can be very scary, especially if you're new here in Savvy. Drop a 1 in the chat if you are new, brand new to Savvy in the last 3 months. I would love to know who you guys are, because as you know, we've had a lot change in our company for the better. If you were around for spring collection preview this weekend, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And it brought me to tears, to be honest. I think when I watched that spring collection preview video and I saw those girls stand in their confidence and wear that clothing that made them feel like a freaking rock star, and just the diversity of clothing that's coming, not only from our activewear, but we're active line building. Like we're an active line and we're going to build on that with the Everyday and Vibe collection. When you got to see that come to life in the videos, I sat there and I cried. I truly cried. And if I can feel that way in a video, think about how your ideal clients are going to feel when they watch it. All right. You guys know behind the scene what's been going on in Savvy. You know what that's looked like when we've been building out this brand. But I really want to encourage you to take those tools that have been shared from corporate and leverage those. And if you're not familiar with what those are, one of the things that you can do is go back to the library on savvyoffice.com. Go to the library, and there is a lot of material that has been dropped by corporate. In fact, I was very impressed how quickly it was there, right when it was being announced. And so on Sunday, I went back to the library, and there it was. It was the sizing video. So there's a nice 1.5-minute sizing video that you can leverage and share with people to help them with the sizing. There's a beautiful size chart that goes with the video. And on the website, what you're going to notice is, especially for a lot of the either newest products that have dropped or the featured items that are really popular, if you actually click on your website, right next to the picture of the product and the colors and the sizing, you should see a size guide. You should be able to click on a size guide and poof, there it is. So no more, I got to create my own size guide, no more misinformation, because I think out in the field, we were just trying to put pieces together and say, what do you think this size is? I don't know. While Savvy Corporate was trying to work with multiple manufacturers that had different sizing, and they really couldn't put together one size guide, but they made that a huge priority in January. I got to give a big shout out to all of our top leaders that have spent endless hours on the phone with them for 2 weeks, you guys. 2 weeks taking all the feedback that you had, bringing it up to your leaders, and your leaders sitting on endless hours of meetings to bring this all to you in the field so you can leverage it in your business and be successful. All right. So just keep in mind the size guide is there. So if that's something that you've been looking for, poof, it's there. All right. The other thing too is our design lab. Our design lab did an incredible video that if you guys really want to understand how product is made from sketch to skin, they did a video on that. You can find that in your back office. So be sure to pull that up. If you have people that are looking at the business opportunity and love that kind of stuff, again, there's another tool that you can leverage. And then the other one is the spring collection preview. That's something that I send emails out to all of my potential customers or customers, and that is going to be in my emails this week. I want to make sure that they can see firsthand all the items that are coming. And if you had a spring collection preview ticket, whether virtually or in person, you had the ability to purchase those items. And so we should be seeing those items in our mailbox this week. I already got my shipping notification for all the products that I bought, and I will be putting them on my body and leveraging those. Super excited about that. So with that said, the best thing that you guys can be doing is being a product of the product. And so when we have these opportunities to be able to grab the clothing, especially these newer pieces that we know are going to be sticking around and being available on the website for us, grab a piece, put it on your body and see how it fits you so that you can explain in detail to people what that fit feels like. All right. Okay. So another thing that I want to do, moving forward here in February is I know that we're surrounded by incredible accountability here on Tuesday morning power hours. In fact, I not only do the 6 a.m. power hour, but I have opened up another one at 9 a.m. And I felt a need for that. And that is a different power hour link and password. That's actually my own personal one. And that there is going to be a lot like the 6 a.m. So if you guys miss the 6 a.m., I will be duplicating that again at 9 a.m. So if you're on the West Coast, again, I'm going to be there for you. All right. I'll be your leader to take you through February. It's going to look a little different because for myself personally, I've got big goals. I created this daily tracker. And I was very excited because I put it into print. And it's just work. It's what works for me. And Kat, my, ride or die, one of my incredible business partners, I said, I need you to beta this with me. I need you to use this in the month of February and beta this with me because I want feedback. And there it is. She's got it. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here. But if you guys are interested in beta testing that with me, then I'm going to drop that link and you can have it. Oh, I love you, girl. It is actually this sheet. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get just the sheet. All right. The reason I bound mine is because I'm a hot mess express and I got papers everywhere. But I knew that if I'm going to hit my goals in the month of February, it has to be organized and simple for me. So I went over to our local printer and had it printed and bound. Now, this is just the beginning of amazingness that's coming for you because I love serving this community. But I also know that I have a very creative gift. And so why not pair the two and be able to share that with you? So I am creating a 90-day planner. All right. What that's going to have is 90 days at a time. You hear Jen Ashby talk about this a lot about, their 90-day cycles. And you're going to see that even in our collections that drop. All right. You're going to get a first taste of that through the spring collection. And so as a business owner, I started thinking that if I am given something through Savvy HQ, which I feel like everything's very dialed in right now, and if I could take that and leverage all the goodness corporate's given me, that I could stay focused on the most important things that I need to do and shut off all the other noise. And I'm talking like personal development. I'm getting down to one personal development video a week. That's it. That's all I'm allowing myself because I got into analysis paralysis. I was doing too much training. I can't help myself. I'm kind of a personal development junkie. And I was doing more personal development than I was getting into activity. I'll be honest with you. And so I created this. If you guys want it, I'll drop it here in the chat just for being on this power hour. I will be dropping these live. Okay. I won't be dropping them anywhere else. Cause like I said, I want to fine tune it. And I want your feedback. So if you are going to use it, please private message me wherever on Facebook Messenger, if you want, or Instagram, and say, I love it. I've been using it. Have you ever thought about this? And I'd say, okay, let's go. What it has, what I notice and what I track in my business is how do I feel every day? If you guys are somebody that loves to put circles and fill them in, there's actually a release in your brain that happens when you fill in a bubble, which is quite interesting. But I want to know what my mood was for the day. I want to know what the weather. These two are very much related. It's going to tell me a lot of what I got done here. All right. I want to know how much water I'm drinking. All right. It's real. You got to take care of the body. I put my AM and PM skin routine in there because you got to take care of your skin. I just like to know if I am or not. Today's appointments, the top appointments that are the most important to me. I have a little note section. Here's where I actually write down the names of the people that I want to talk to that day. Today I am grateful for. That's my affirmation. It's really interesting to look back and see the affirmations or the things you're grateful for every day. Even if you're having a crappy day, you can at least stick something in there and say that I'm really grateful for the sunshine today. The book that you're reading, just the title of the book and the number of pages that you read. Right? For those of you guys doing 75 hard, you're probably seeing a pattern here, right? I did 75 hard, and these are things that really helped me grow as a person. And I noticed that that was in direct relationship to how my business was growing. My new connections. So we talked in January about new connections, right? You're doing new connections every day. I would write their names right here, new connections. If you want to, you could even you could write their name here. And once you contacted them, you could put a little check mark. The follow-ups, these are the follow-ups, the people that I'm in follow-up with. All right. These are the people I write here, the enrollments or the orders that I had that day. I write their name in. My exercise, right? How much are you exercising? And put the activity that I'm doing and the total minutes I worked out. It's very eye-opening when you start to see patterns in your life. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. I'm training for a mini marathon. Call me crazy, but it's a bucket list item, and my training starts here in a couple weeks. And so we're going from couch to mini marathon, truly, in my running. This next section is invitation to take a look at the products of the business. All right, so I put their names here. If they were moved to the ATM page, so if you guys are leveraging that ATM page, this is a great thing to keep in front of you. If you added them to the ATM page, then you want to make sure that that name probably on the next page, I would move them here, and that's where I would turn that into a follow-up. Okay. And the last one is social media. Did I get my social media content out there the way that I wanted to? For those of you guys that are really growing on social media, you know, consistency is everything. Don't beat yourself up if you're not getting 3 posts out there every day. Don't beat yourself up if you didn't get a reel done every day. They're all ways to grow your social media. But I will speak from experience. I was spending a lot of time on social media, but I wasn't getting my income producing activities done. So I decided that this year, the word grace is my word for the year. So instead of beating myself up on what I didn't do, I can look at my daily tracker and say, but I did this. Okay. And if you are noticing that your business is not growing, this journal is going to a lot of what you're doing, what you're not doing. All right. Which is direct relationship to results. Okay. So if you're starting to have thoughts around the business that it's not working for me, I would challenge you to look at your income producing activities daily. All right. Because I guarantee you, if you're doing these and you're leveraging the simplicity that Savvy has given us, I guarantee you, you're going to be succeeding in your business and whatever that looks like for you. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to drop that link as soon as I'm done talking. So you will have that. You can go print that out. I'm going to be fine tuning this again. This is one snippet of the 90-day planner that's coming. Another part of that planner, I have this as my front page, is what I call the 90-day goal. So on mine, I can give you an example of what I have on here. It's a very uncomfortable goal for me, but I'm going to do it. And that is, I have a goal to hit either the enroller or the customer pull. I have never done that since I've been with the company. Actually, that's not true. I hit it, but I didn't maintain. So I didn't get the payout. So I just want you to know that everybody is 10 times their activity right now because of simplicity. So competition is fierce. It's healthy. And it's going to be freaking amazing. And as long as you stay close to the fire, I guarantee you, and it's my goal to see as many Tuesday morning power hour people on that list. And so let's lock arms together. Let's grow our business. And you guys, that's possible for you. This weekend, I was thinking to myself that, you know, I've been in this company since June of 2020, and I hit the reset button today. I just pretended in my mind, created this visualization that I actually enrolled today. I enrolled in Savvy today. This is my new enrollment. So I'm going to do what I did the first day that I enrolled in 2020. But you know what's even better is the systems are in place. The simplicity is back. A lot of your top leaders are starting to go back to live opportunity calls. I was on one last night with Christina Watts, and man, I had a prospect, and I think she's joining me in business. Poof, that easy. Instead of sending an opportunity link that I hope she watched, I could tell her, hey, listen, I don't know if you're doing anything at 8:30 p.m. tonight, but we have a live Zoom call I'd love to invite you on that I'm going to be on. You available? And she said, yep, I can tune in. And she was. Next thing I know, she messaged me. She's like, show me the kits. Show me like that shopping spree they were talking about and that VIP style club. So if you guys are wanting those graphics, then again, check the back office and Savvy office. Corporate's amazing. They created everything for us. All those graphics are for you to drop in your private messaging to people that want to know more. All right. So you don't have to do any of that. All right. Okay. With that said, we're going to go ahead. I like to do birthday messages. I'm going to drop the language in the chat so that you have it. If you don't want to do birthday messages, not a problem, but I personally feel like it's created tons of conversations for me and tons of momentum in January that now I've gotten to a point in those conversations that I can start to introduce Savvy. They've been watching my stories. They've been watching my feeds, right? After that, we're going to take about 5 minutes to do that. And then I'm going to drop some language of what it looks like to invite people to the business. All right. I mean, we're talking from front to end. I'm not going to show slides anymore. I'm just going to say, boop, there it is. You can copy and paste it, use it for another time, or use it on the power hour. After that, we're going to do that with products. All right. Transitioning from an invitation to take a look at Savvy to what does it look like to walk them through that process and get them as a customer. And then on the style club. So I'll be dropping that as well. Right. So stay tuned with me for the next 45 minutes. We're going to hopefully walk away from this power hour feeling like you got something done. And again, always invite a friend to come to the Tuesday morning power hours. I love this community so much, but I believe in you guys so much too. And that I know that, you know, being around people that are just as hungry, teachable, and coachable like you is everything, especially on the days you don't feel like working. So I'm always grateful for you guys in this business because I feel like I have that here with this community and overall in the company. I've just been blown away. All right. So what we're going to do for birthday messages, if this is new for you, you're going to go over to Facebook. In the top right corner, you're going to see the magnifying glass. You're going to type in birthdays. All right. When you do, there's an icon that pops up that's teal greenish. It says birthdays, see upcoming birthdays. And everybody in Facebook will pop up that has a birthday today. And if you see like the first name in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a little blue circle. And that is the icon to put you into a messenger thread with that person. Okay, and it's right there that you can send your birthday message. And so let me go over. I see there's 43 messages in the chat. So sorry about that. I don't always look at chat when I'm talking, so I'll come back and answer. But let me get that language for you for birthday messages. Okay, just dropped it. Also, you're going to see some people that had birthday messages yesterday. And so again, I say, so the birthday message I say, since I'm recording this and you guys can't see the chat, is happy birthday, Amy. Wishing you the best on your special day and celebrating you. Do you have anything fun planned? That question alone has created so much conversation for me to reconnect with people. But don't lose an opportunity to still wish people a belated birthday for people that you might have missed this weekend. And so that language is happy belated birthday, Amy. Just saw it was your birthday. Wishing you the best on your special day and celebrating you. Do you have anything fun planned, or did you do anything fun yesterday? Okay, we're going to go ahead and take about 5 minutes to do some birthday messages. All right, as you guys are continuing those birthday messages, I am going to drop that link to that daily activity tracker. Feel free to print that off. And if you plan to use it, would you do me a favor and make sure to come back and tell me how much you love it? If you love it, it's blessing your business or whatever. That's the kind of stuff that blesses me. So we can always make it better, but you guys are my beta. This is my beta group. So I would love your feedback if you're going to use it. Thank you, Catherine. I have a lot of fun stuff coming. I do a lot with email nurture sequences. I do a lot through Flowdesk, and I'm going to be bringing some of those nurture email sequences, the language and everything to you guys. If you stick around, I can share with you what that looks like when a new customer joins me. I had a new girl join me and download the app yesterday, and then immediately I send her an email. All right. And it's just very simple language, like this is what you do next. And after she does that, she gets another email. This is what you do next. And it really mirrors a lot of what we're doing in the ATM group. But see, what's beautiful about emails is that the return on your investment is 4,400%, where the organic reach in social media is only 2 to 3%. And so I feel like personally, it's been an incredible asset for my business. And it's just where I am choosing to build my business this year. And for 90 days, as part of my daily tracker, is also going to be really nurturing people in email sequences. And so if that's for you, I am going to be doing a mastermind on that. And for some people, they don't want to do it. For me, I love analytics. I can geek out on analytics all day. I can tell who opened my emails. I can tell what they clicked on. And truly, it makes my messaging, my follow-up so much easier when I know they've clicked on a link for a solace. And then what do you think I'm going to do? I'm probably going to come back over and private message them on Instagram and say, hey, I don't know if you saw my reel I just did in the Solace and the Sun bra, but you should check it out, right? Right? They don't know that I saw the analytic on the back end. They're like, dang, she must be reading my mind. Yeah, pretty much. I know what you're looking at. So if that's for you guys, I will make sure to drop that link. I was going to do it this first week in February, but my goals are so big. I just got to table it just for a little bit to get my momentum going, because I had a lot of momentum pushing from the end of January into this first week in February. And so I have to stay focused to my goals first. It's like I got to put my mask on first, and then I can do my thing, and then I can come and give you guys oxygen too. Okay. All right. Next thing that we're going to do is, if you feel like, gosh, I could use some inspiration and I would love to be able to do some reach outs that are more simple, then you're going to love this next exercise. Let me go to my notes. And this one is about the business prospect. All right. So I'm a business builder by nature. It's probably why I hit executive in 11 weeks after I joined the business. All right. It was incredible. I did that in 11 weeks. And then I got in my way. I went into management mode. I stopped recruiting because I had a lot of people that I was trying to coach. And that's what I love to do. But again, through a lot of prayer, I'm right in the middle of 21 days of prayer. The Lord has really been speaking to me that says, listen, you can still serve your community, but you have got to get your head down and get laser focused. Build, build, build. So that's what I'm going to do. So with that said, I'm going to show you some business prospect language. If you guys have been with me in the month of January, this will be very familiar to you. This is just a copy and paste from what I took from that slide deck that I shared with you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to drop it here. Come on. Oh, okay. For people that do power hours on Zoom, what happens when I go to copy it, but it won't let me paste it? It's not letting me paste the language for some reason, all of a sudden.
And did you do Control V or did you do right click?
Let me try that. I did a right click. So let me do a Control V this time. Control C and a Control V. Let's see. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks a tribe, girl. So grateful for you always. All right. So, oh shoot, that very first paragraph that I dropped is not correct. So hang on a second. Control C, Control V. Okay, so it starts like this. A business prospect would be, hey, and you can say their name. I've been following you for a while and I love, and you tell them what you love about them. And then you say, I see you, and then you say what they do. So of course you're doing your homework on their feed. So you know what they're up to, what they've been doing, or maybe they're a influencer, maybe they're a fitness professional, maybe they're a stay-at-home mama that lives in athleisure. But I see you are a stay-at-home mama, and I have something you may be interested in that goes perfectly with what you're already doing or what you're already wearing. Are you open to learning more? Yes, I too am a mama, and curious to hear if you've ever heard of Savvy. Could sound something like that. Very simple. And then you can say, I have a quick overview that will walk you through all the ways that you can be a part of Savvy. When do you think you can watch it? Now, keep in mind, you guys, you're going to see a shift from your leadership, that not only are there going to be opportunity calls that are recorded, but now we're going to start to see more live opportunities. So you can shift your language a little bit to invite them either to live calls. Truly, it's how I built my business in 11 weeks. I had somebody on those calls every single day. And you want to know what I noticed last night that I missed so much? Community. Scrolling through 6 pages of a Zoom like this. That's how much was on there last night. What's that tell you? The field needed this. Either the field was watching or we had a lot of people that were on there that wanted to hear more. Okay. And then you always want to ask the question, when do you think that you can watch it, and get a response back to them? That's their buy-in. That's their commitment. I can watch it tonight. Great. I will connect with you tomorrow morning. Right. I did pop a video in there. It is Christy Belliston's video. That's the tool we've had as of yesterday. But keep in mind, a lot has changed. So in her video, she talks about the affiliate, and you guys, affiliate went away. So now when people join us, they can join as a customer or they can join as a brand partner. And then instead of there being shopping sprees, they're enrollment kits. So just do your homework. A call to action for you guys today. If this is all news to you the very first time that you're hearing it, then I have a training I want you to watch, and let me grab that for you. And that was done by Christy Belliston on the Dream Legacy team page yesterday. Oh, there it is. Actually, I don't have the link if somebody wants to drop it, but it was on the Dream Legacy team page. So if you're not a part of that page, just know that's Tom and Kim Challen. They're the very first founding brand partners. And that team page is available to everybody in the company. And so if you're not a part of it, I highly recommend that you do, just because they provide so much free training. And so Christy Belliston went live yesterday, and she did like almost like just a review of the spring collection preview. And she did such a good job, shared her desktop and shared with you the things you really need to know about what changed with our enrollment kits and the VIP Style Club. So I don't want to go into any detail on here today. There's been lots of training around it, but I would really encourage you to go over to Dream Legacy team page and watch that video from Christy Belliston yesterday. Okay, the next one we're going to do as far as language, as you guys are just getting an idea, maybe some of this language is sparking something in you. This is the language I do for a product prospect. Again, I'm going to drop it right here. It's wordy, but that's okay. Allison, thanks for dropping that link. I appreciate you. Trying to paste. Let's see here. I think starting next week, I'm just going to put this in a language document and just drop the language document. How would that work for you guys? Would that be better? Okay. All right. It's not letting me paste. Ugh. Control C, Control V. Kat, I'm going to paste this in Facebook Messenger. Would you mind dropping it in the chat for me?
You bet. That happens to me sometimes. Sometimes my thing doesn't work. I'll check it.
Next week, you guys, I'll just give you a Word document if that's good. Did that come through to you? Okay, good. Sandra, thanks for being like that hype girl in the chat about these calls. Truly, if you guys are on these calls and we mention these on Power Hours and you guys come in and say, yes, Sandra says it was a great call and Christy Belliston answered so many questions. So it gave a ton of clarification. Again, third-party validation, right? So go watch that with Christy. She's such a good trainer. I love her. Kat, did that message come through to you? Erica dropped something here in the chat. She said there's an info call tonight found on the Dream Legacy page. So thank you, Erica, for dropping that. She's got a passcode.
It is not letting me do it. I wonder if it's the link that's involved with the words. It's not letting me do it either.
Okay.
And yeah, that's an info session with Christy Belliston. Yeah, I just heard that yesterday. It's going to be tonight.
Okay, perfect. Catherine, I don't know about recordings. I'm not sure. She did record it. Yes, you're right. I saw you on there.
I really like how she explained a few things. So I kind of wanted to be able to reword some stuff for myself. So maybe I'll just message her and see if I can grab it.
Love that. She packs the punch for sure. I'm actually going to try to record one myself. I think we all have our own styles. I'm more of a team Christy Belliston because I'm a visual learner. So I love slides. That's just me personally. So as she was talking about the kits and the enrollment packs and the VIP style club, I like for my prospect personally, I like that they can see that on the screen right then and there. So they're already invested in the message, but then visually, like I'm triggered by visuals. And so if I saw that on the screen, then it would prompt me to ask a question in the chat, right? Although I try to be there for my prospects, I try to be live with them. So, my girlfriend Jean and I were just going back and forth in private message about her questions, which is great. But I think the more I'm going to be inviting people, I might be on opportunity calls all the time now. I don't know. I wish I could paste this language. Look, I'm going to try it again here to Kat. I took that link out, Kat. Let's try this. some of the language that I just copied to Kat, if you guys are wanting to write it down, you can at least get going on your reach out, is I'm really wanting to connect with people about the product. So I'm going to be doing a lot of product tester posts on products that I absolutely love. And part of that, you know, like I'm going to be doing a whole event around bra. I'm going to do a bra bash. Okay. And I want to make sure to help people of all shapes and sizes, the itty bitty titty committee, and the people that are, you know, like size F, or you know what I mean? And so I know that I have amazing bras to offer, right? My job is to make sure that they understand how amazing they are, but just how diverse the sports bras are that we offer. And so I'm going to do an event only on bras, just bras. That's it. Okay. I'm going to be doing it around body type. I'm going to be doing a whole quiz. Allie's like, Allie and I, we've been talking a lot in January, and man, that's a girl to watch. You just go watch Allie. She's amazing. She inspires me equally as much as I inspire her. We've already established this and taken her under my wing. And I'm like, oh, you're another creative. Let's create together. But a bra bash, I'm going to do a whole event around. And I want to help people elevate their wardrobe, starting with core pieces. And, you know, that bringing value to people is essential in this business. And most women have problems finding a good bra. So let's start with the basics. And then about 2 weeks later, I'm going to do just leggings, another event. So I'm going to have 2 events in the month of February. Okay. Again, I invite them to this messenger event. It's only 30 minutes, and I'm just going to talk out loud what I'm doing. But then I invite them to it, but they don't get into that thread until the day before. But I take an entire week and I nurture them in an email sequence every single day. Here's what you do. First step, create an account. Perfect. We got you. Okay. Let me know when you got your account set up, because you're going to go into my drawing for a free bra. Okay, cool. Next step. Here's our sizing guide. Check out this awesome video. This is so good. Let's go ahead and get your sizes. I want to make sure we get that all set up so you're ready to go. Okay. Third email is, this is our VIP style club. I want to make sure that we get you all set up for that. So before the event, let's go ahead and select one. Let's get that in your shopping cart. Let's go ahead and process that. So you got product credit ready to go. Okay. And if you guys do that, you're going to get another entry for a free bra. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Shopping sprees, that'll be another email. Then I'll probably put in there an opportunity call replay, just so they can understand the business component. I'll probably put all the things Savvy video in there so they can see high level of what Savvy is. Okay. And the Friday before the event, I'm going to create the event. Allie really inspired me on this. So Allie, I'm learning a lot from you as much as you're learning from me. So I'm very grateful for her. Margot, I know the two of you guys spent a lot of time this weekend in New York, and, you know, just creating and being creative and trying to figure out ways that we can do this business that is different, little out of the norm. And did you know you can be very successful and do all of this off social media? And your analytics are going to blow your freaking mind when you see how many people open your emails. It's crazy, isn't it? Allie just celebrated a new business partner this weekend from her event. So congratulations, Allie. That's amazing. I know she got some VIP Style Club members as well. That's incredible. But you guys, this is the kind of stuff that February we're going to bring to you. All right. I know you guys want to learn, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm still trying to get that language, you guys. So if you give me some time, we have about 15 more minutes. I'm going to drop it in a Word document on Google, and I'm just going to give you my Word document so that you can just run with it. So I apologize, I wasn't able to copy and paste it.
It wouldn't let me do it either. I don't know why. I was able to copy and paste it and send it to Allison to see if she could drop it in there, but because I don't know what it is, but it won't let me drop it in there either. But it'll let me copy and paste to a messenger, which is weird.
Okay. Not a problem. You guys then, just for being on, you're going to get my whole, I mean, this is, I have one note and it is all the language I'm focused on. That's it. And that's what I'm going to do. I might tweak here and there, but I'm going to copy this. Hopefully it'll copy into a Word document, and I'll drop you the link here in just a second. So stay tuned for the next 15 minutes. Hi, baby.
I put it in the chat, Kat. Melanie,
What you do, honey? Let me go look. Sorry, I was working on this document here.
that verbiage that y'all couldn't paste, I put it in the chat.
You're the best.
Thank you. Hashtag Melcat.
Good. Oh my God, we've already said that we are like a hot mess express, and we got stories. I could go on and on, but I'm so grateful for you, Kat. We just we
Oh my God.
each other.
For sure.
It only takes so many characters, so you had to do half and half. But it also was highlighted, so I took the highlight off.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the best. Okay. Well, I got a Word document coming. Guys, I promise it's almost ready. I'll just say language examples. Okay. Share. Okay, here we go. Drop I don't know what number we're on, drop a 3. If this is helpful for you guys. Is this helpful? Because I love it. Yeah, 3, 3, 3. Okay, good. You guys, thank you. I just want to make sure that we're always providing value for you. And I want you equally to feel equipped to succeed. And so, oh, Patty, you're the best. Thank you. All right, the Google document's there. So take it and run. And let's spend the last 15 minutes. I will look at chats if you guys have anything specific as far as questions, feel free to drop. But again, I really encourage you to watch Christy Belliston's video if you guys have any questions about the new announcements. And then again, you're the CEO of you and your business. So be sure to always tune in on to Wednesday nights with corporate calls, because they're going to be packing that call with lots of information that's coming. And I know for me personally, I never miss those. If I can't be on live, I always watch the replay. You guys are gonna make me cry. Allie, you had me almost cry yesterday. I was having a crappy day and I'm like, you're the best. Allison, I saw you dropped me a message, private chat. Can you show me an example what that link would look like? I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, let me, the best way to do it is to share my screen real quick.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Do you want me, do I have to share, like,
Oh,
make
you have to, yeah, enable me to share.
Okay. Okay, I made you the host.
All right, so when I go and copy the link to share, then I put it in, like, you can do this anywhere to edit the link, take out this last part all the way to edit,
Mhm.
and then put in copy and copy that link.
Okay.
And then when they open it, it'll go like this.
Oh,
And it forces them to make a copy. That way they don't edit your document.
that's incredible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you guys, if you're using that link, make a copy. Awesome. So cool. I had no idea.
They forced us to get Google certified at school, so it's cool they did because there's so many tricks. So
And one last thing I'm going to drop, hopefully I'll be able to paste this, is if you like my power hours, okay, I do record these. Oftentimes I get you guys asking, I need your replay. So I created a power hour channel on YouTube. It is private and you only can get it via link. And so there's the playlist. And so if you like, every time I do these, I'll just upload to YouTube. It's private, but you can click there and you can go through all of them. So feel free to access the replays there. I usually update those probably by noon or in the afternoon the day of. So you can share this with your team members. Well, lucky you. I just got the link for Christina's replay. So let me type it in the chat here. You guys want to leverage this, which is awesome. Allison, can you hand it back to me as a host? I gotta stop the recording unless you can do that.
Sorry, I was trying to